Hello and welcome to Coach's Corner. My name is Dean Meagher. Today I'm here on the 16th hole to talk a little bit about course management and strategy. So we have a classic scenario here where we've got those cross bunkers. They are both a wonderful course design, but they're also quite difficult to handle. And I find a lot of people when I'm doing my on-course lessons struggle to deal with these bunkers. And I'm going to give you three options today that are going to help you hopefully to make the best decision to get the ball in the hole as quick as you can. So let's talk about firstly the most aggressive option, the option where you try to go over those bunkers and try to get up near the green. Now the first thing I want to take into consideration is my lie. If I'm going to try and take on that shot, I must know that the ball is sitting up just a little bit, whether it's on the fairway or in the rough. If the ball is sitting up, I'm going to have a really good chance of being able to hit the sweet spot, launch the ball up and get it up over those bunkers. If your lie is poor, I would seriously consider the options of laying up. So if my ball is sitting up like it is here, I'm now going to think about making sure I just do a nice smooth swing and hit the sweet spot of the club. Again, a lot of people will try too hard when they're trying to get over these bunkers. They'll try and hit as hard as they can, thinking that it requires a perfect shot to get the ball over the bunker. Not the case. Generally, it's just hit the sweet spot, the ball will launch beautifully off the sweet spot and it will get over those bunkers. But of course, as well, you've got to know your carry distance. And I think a lot of people don't know that when they're hitting their longer clubs. Let's say they've got a 3-wood, a 5-wood, a 7-wood, or a hybrid that they like. They think they know their full distance that the ball goes, but they don't necessarily know their carry distance. And a lot of the time it's a lot shorter than you might think. Now, if you don't happen to know your carry distance, good thing to do would be to take that club, go into the TrackMan simulator and hit the ball and see what your carry distance is. And what you'll find hopefully is that you'll measure it, you'll know how far it is to carry those bunkers with a laser or with your GPS, and then you can make a decision, okay, I think I can make it over that, I'm going to go for it. So let's see how I go. Again, I'm just trying to watch the ball and swing smoothly. I don't want to look up too early. Nicely done. I got over those bunkers up near the green. Excellent. Now, let's say my lie wasn't quite as good and my ball was sitting down, or I just didn't feel comfortable going for that shot. I felt like it was too risky. You really do not want to be in those bunkers. It is a wasted shot. So if I'm going to lay up, I'm going to really make sure I do the right thing. And I've got two options I think of laying up on this hole. One is to go to the right-hand side. So if I am going to go to the right-hand side, I want to try and find that flat area that's about 90 meters or 80 meters from the green. If you have that option, that is what you're aiming for. And I make sure I aim more towards the right-hand side of the fairway if I'm going to do this shot, because I don't want to pull the ball and go into that bunker on the left. That would be a big mistake if I am trying to lay up. So hopefully I've got a club here that will go that distance. I've measured it with my GPS and I'm going to aim well right and just do a nice smooth swing and hopefully put it into that position up there. That looked pretty good. So that's the second option. The third option to me is actually cozying your ball up before the bunkers so that you have an upslope and actually also quite a short shot into the green. Just because you're hitting it further this way doesn't mean you're having a short distance in, especially if you want to take that bunker out of play. So I recommend a lot of people, especially if they're really worried about getting the ball up in the air, if you can get it just short on that upslope there, it might only be a very short shot from here. You may not have to hit it very far, but just hitting it a little shorter and just putting it in play. So that's just on the upslope, just before the bunker. I've probably only got about 80 to 90 meters from there, but I've also got a lovely upslope. And for those people that don't hit it very far, that might be a really good opportunity for you to hit the ball up in the air, get it over the bunkers and get it onto the green in the least amount of shots from here as possible. So it's about you trialing and error these sort of strategies, coming out and playing, noticing the lie and thinking about your options, because if you make a smart option and you play it well, you can hopefully have a better score. So good luck. I hope this helps you. Hopefully you deal with this 16th hole even better. And I look forward to hearing stories from the course, from hopefully some good news stories and not too many bad news stories. Good luck this month.